Alright. What up, guys? Fruit Punch Saber here. We're here with Tsukihime, bro. I wasn't gonna stream it. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna stream it or record it. I was gonna do this with a lone experience. But maybe I should. I don't know. I'm having second thoughts again. I don't know, man. The opening was pretty fucking hype already. But no. Should I? This music is hitting though. I guess I'm here already. Damn, I gotta read all this. Let's see how I feel. Right? If I still feel okay, then I guess we're gonna do it. This is a mission, dude. This is 50 hours. But let's see what's up. Oh boy. Hold on. That remind me too. Uh-oh. Oh, I think it worked. Oh shit. Whoa, this is loud. Maybe I'll do this. Ooh, that hits. That's hella loud. Let's do it like this. That's really loud. Oh boy. Hold up. Oh, dude. Come on, dude. That hits. Oh. I like that. Zebra. Oh, my bad. Let's make it loud still. When I heard this, I was like, yo, Tsukihime. This is a good ass song. This is my favorite song. Probably. Out of the entire game. I already listened to the entire soundtrack. This one hits. Tsukihime. Blue glass moon under the crimson air. We're gonna watch the opening. This opening, I gotta stream this. When I saw this opening, I was like, I gotta stream this. Do I want to read it? I guess I'll read it. Suddenly, I awaken with a start. The night is pitch black. This is autumn mode, by the way. And no one else is in the house. It's scary being alone in the dark. So to find everyone, I head out into the garden. Our mansion garden are vast fields of greens. Surrounded by a thick, dense forest. Yo, no, it's deep! With the trees blanketing out the light, almost like a massive curtain. Like a stage in a theater somewhere. The curtain of trees opens with a swishing sound. Excitement fills me, anticipating the beginning of the grand play. In the distance, I hear the sound of echoes beyond the black curtain of trees. Inside the forest, the sound of everyone happily playing around. The curtain doesn't open yet. Not yet. Unable to restrain myself, I wander into the darkness of the forest. I like this auto mode though. Darkness surrounds me. A darkness so deep it's suffocating. Not even the calming rays of the moonlight can reach the deep. The air is cold. The winter chills is so deep. My eyes feel like they'll freeze. For a brief moment, I thought I heard someone call my name, so I walk even deeper into the forest. After passing through the violet trees, I find everyone waiting for me in the forest clearing. But something is wrong. Everyone is lying on the ground. Everyone is lying on the ground, in pieces. The clearing is bathed in red. I don't understand. A stranger approaches. The look on his face says he wants to rip me apart. I don't understand at all. But someone else, someone I don't know, steps in front of me and is torn apart in my place. I'm just a kid, so I don't really understand. Guess who that person was? A splash, red like tomato. Something warm and hit my face. It's red liquid, red like tomato. There you go. The person that was torn apart, the person I called Mom, never called my name again. I really don't understand. But it's just so cruel. I wanted to cry. I just felt like crying. Warm crimson blurs my vision, seeping into my eyes. But it doesn't bother me at all. The lonely moon floats above me, boiling witness in the night sky. Tsukihime is strange. Why didn't I realize until now? Such a cold, horrible nightmare. Yes, I didn't realize it. That tonight, the moon is so beautiful. Tsukihime! Yo, when I saw that opening, I was like, oh shit. You know I'm in there. You know we're gonna be in the surprise. Or not in the surprise. It's gonna deliver, dude. There's no way this is gonna suck, right? There's no way this is gonna be 100% good. Just from that opening and that OST, you know this is gonna be a good visual novel already. Damn, his mom died. So that's the backstory, right? His mom died. And then he looked at the moon. Everything looks so beautiful. Question is, who killed his mom? Will we find out? Probably. Let's go. Start from the very beginning. A prologue. You can't see that. Do I click here? I do. So, I'm gonna have to read everything. Do I? I guess. Oh god. Okay. When I came to, I was lying on a hospital bed. The curtain on the nearby window sways gently. It is a beautiful day outside, and the dry wind signals the end of summer. Hello, Tohno Shiki-kun. Congratulations on your recovery. The unfamiliar old man extends his hands for a handshake. His square-rimmed glasses and worn smiles are very befitting. His tidy-looking white clothes suits him perfectly too. Can you understand what I'm saying, Shiki-kun? No. Why am I in the hospital? You don't remember, do you? You were involved in a car accident while you were walking. Your chest was stabbed by a shard of glass, and it was unlikely that you would survive. Very unbefitting of what a doctor would say, yet he says it while still smiling cheerfully. Terrible. I feel terrible. I'm tired. Can I go to sleep? Yes, you should rest. You must focus on recuperating and not push yourself. The doctor is still smiling. To be honest, I can't stand that smile anymore. Can I ask you something, doctor? What is it, Shiki-kun? Why are there scribbles all over your body? Oh, that's it! This is it! Are they going to tell us this early? Wait, when is this? Is this when he was this is when Shiki's a kid. So I already know a lot of the spoilers already. Thanks to Reddit forums. I mean, dude, this game's like 20 plus years old, dude. So I got spoiled left and right. But the problem is, I have a peanut-sized brain, so I don't remember most of the spoilers anyway. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't remember. So it should be okay. But I still remember the key points. And there are cracks all over the walls. Why are there cracks in the walls? The smile vanishes for just a brief moment, then returns to his face immediately. He smiled at him. What do you mean return to his face immediately? Oh, he probably looked at him. Look at Shiki. The doctor's looking at Shiki. He turns and walks away. It seemed there was a brain damage after all. Damn. Get a hold of Dr. Ashiya in neurology. I also suspect he may have suffered some damage in his eyes. Spent the afternoon examining his eyes. The doctor whispered to the nurse so that I won't hear him. Whoa. Weird. There are scribbles all over everyone's bodies. Oh, I know what the scribbles are. The sloppy, zigzagging black lines running all over the floors, walls, and ceilings. I don't understand what they mean, but looking at them makes me feel sick. I wonder what it is. The bed, too, is covered in these scribbly lines. When I touch a line with my finger, my fingertip sinks down into the crack. Oh! It seemed as if I could reach farther down with something narrower. So I traced the line with a fruit knife that was lying on the bedside table. His choice of weapon. I only know the most lore about Tsukihime that I know about. It's just from Melty Blood, the fighting game. The fruit knife, that's his choice of weapon. I think that's both Shiki's choice of weapon, right? We're not going to get into the other Ryogi. She's a different series, dude. She's Guardian Sinners. We're focusing on Tohno. The Tohno family. The siblings, whatever you want to call them. I didn't use any string at all. Yet the knife sinks into the bed. All the way up to the hilt. It was fun, so I dragged the knife along the scribbling line. Thud! With a heavy sound, the bed snaps cleanly in two. Yeah! The girl in the bed next to mine screams. The nurses run over and take the knife away from me. Damn, he snapped the bed in two. I didn't know the lines also connect with inanimate objects. That's cool. I thought it was only living things. How did you break the bed, Shiki-kun? The doctors don't ask why, but curiously persist on how I did it. I traced along that line and it broke. Hey, just why is this hospital full of cracks? Better stop with that, Shiki-kun. There's no such cracks like that anywhere. Now tell me, how did you break the bed? You can tell me. I promise I won't get mad. I'm telling you, all I did is trace the lines with the knife. I see. Well, okay. We'll continue this conversation tomorrow. The doctor leaves. In the end, not a single person believed my story. I mean... as long as I run the knife along the scribbles, I can cleanly cut anything. So, I don't have to put any force into it. It's as easy as cutting paper with scissors. The bed, the chair, the desk, the walls, the floor. I never tried, but probably, no, definitely not people. No, definitely even people. But it seems that no one else can see these lines. The black lines only I can see. Despite being a kid, I gradually began to understand what the lines were. They were probably like stitches. Just like stitches that hold an open wound together after surgery. I think they are weak spots. After all, there's no way I could cut such a thing with a child's strength alone. Yeah, I didn't know until now. That the world is covering these lines, these breaking lines that bind everything together. No one else can see them. That's why they are just fine. But I can see them. I'm scared. So scared I can't even talk. It's as if I'm the only one who went crazy. Maybe that's why. Why even after 2 weeks no one believes my story. Even after 2 weeks no one has come to see me. Even after 2 weeks I continue to live alone in a world surrounded by black stitches. 2 weeks no one come to see him. His mom is dead. We saw in the beginning. He probably only had his mom. There was a power corpse though in the beginning. So his entire family might be dead. I need to get out. I don't want to be in this room anymore. I don't want to stay in a place covered in stitches. That's why I decided to escape and run away to somewhere where no one else would be. But the wound in my chest still hurts, and I didn't get very far. That's when I noticed I'm standing in a grassy field just outside of town. I really didn't get far at all. The most iconic scene incoming. My chest hurts, and I feel so sad. I collapse to my knees and cough. There's nobody here. Drowning in this ocean of green at the end of summer, I feel like I'm about to disappear. But before that, hey, you, that's Ayoko. It's dangerous to sit down in a place like that. Fuck, I wish this was voice. Damn, it's Ayoko. I hear a woman's voice from behind me. Eh? What do you mean, eh? You're already in front, so I can't see if you're sitting in the grass. I was this close to kicking you, so watch out. She points at me rather grumpily. I get a little angry. After all, I sit in the 4th row from the front, so I don't think I'm that short. Kicked? By who? Isn't it obvious, stupid? You and I are the only ones here, so who else could it be but me? She declares this confidently as she folds her arm. Well, I suppose it must be fate that we met here, so you want to talk for a little while? That's the best girl, dude. You know Ayoko is best girl in Type Moon. In the entire Type Moon series, I think Ayoko I really like her character design the best. I like her the best. There you go. My name is Iozaki Ayoko. What's yours? She extends her hands to me with the kind of cheerfulness one would show an old friend. I see no reason to refuse, so I tell her my name is Tohno Shiki and grasp her cool hand in return. Damn, bruh. That's my girl, let's go! Talking to her was a lot of fun. She didn't ignore what I'd said just because I was a kid. Instead, she listened. She listened to what I had to say, like a friend. We talk about many, many things. About my family. About how I was an old and respected family with very strict traditional rules and my equally strict father. About my little sister Akiha. Oh, quiet Akiha, who always followed me around. Damn, dude, I didn't think they were related. Aren't they like step siblings? Maybe, I don't know. Hey, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that is spoilers. I don't know, bro. Alright, let's keep going. About our big mansion and the vast gardens and how Akiha and I would play together with our friends. I told her about many things almost feverishly. It's this time already. Sorry, Shiki. I got some business to take care of, so let's stop here. She gets up to leave. Damn, I wonder how old she is. Right? I don't know her age. I imagine young 20s though, right? I know there's a prequel, right? Maho, whatever it's called. It's a lot newer than this, obviously, but I don't think that one's voiced either. It's Ayoko before she met Shiki. My chest tightens and I feel sad, thinking that I would be alone again. See you tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you here, okay? You should go back to your room and listen to your doctor. She speaks with such ease. In such a natural way as she makes her way off. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be able to talk like we did today. I'm happy. It was the first time I truly felt something since I woke from the accident. Since that day, going to the grassy field in the afternoons became part of my daily routine. She would get angry when I called her Ayoko. Damn, really? For some reason, it seems she hated her own name. After some thought, I decided she seemed like a very distinguished person, so I came to call her Sensei. OG Sensei! Sensei would seriously listen to anything I had to say, and would always dispel my anxieties with but a single word without fail. I used to call her OG Shisho. Sensei's the same thing though. I was depressed from the accident, but slowly, thanks to Sensei, I began to return to my former self. Even though scary black scribbles didn't seem quite so scary anymore when talking to Sensei. I didn't know who she was or where she was from. Perhaps she really was a sensei. But I don't care. It doesn't matter at all. Because it's fun being with Sensei. That alone is all that matters. And that alone is more than enough. Hey, Sensei. Look what I can do. I went to surprise her one day. So using the fruit knife I brought from the hospital, I cut down a tree growing in the field. Like before, I run the knife along the scribble-like line and cut it cleanly across the base. Amazing, isn't it? I can cut anything easily as long as it's somewhere where I can see the scribbles. No one else can do this, right? Shiki! She slaps me! Oh! She slaps me across the face. Damn. Oh, like that? I thought she was like, that's like that. Sensei. What he just did was extremely thoughtless. Sensei gives me a hard, piercing glare. I don't know why, but I realize I just did something I definitely shouldn't have done. With Sensei's severe expression and the pain from my cheek where she slapped me, I felt very, very sad. I'm sorry. Before I knew it, I was crying. Shiki! Then a gentle, warm feeling envelops me. There's no need to apologize. It's true that you did something I should be angry at you for, but it's definitely not your fault. Sensei squats down and hugs me. But you know, if someone doesn't tell you otherwise now, one day you're going to make a mistake you can never take back. That's why I won't apologize. You can hate me all you want, if you feel that way. No, I don't hate you, Sensei. Really? I'm glad you feel that way. I guess it was fate that the two of us met here like this. Sensei began to ask about the scribbles I could see. As I told her about the lines, the blackjack lines, that somehow only I could see, Sensei embraced Titan. Shiki, what you're seeing is something that you should never be seen by anyone or anything. Everything in existence has points where they are most easily broken. She's going to explain it. We who will break down one day are imperfect for that reason. Hey, can you look at logs? Oh, you can. Sick. Cool. Okay. I'll talk about it later. Hold on. Your eyes have the ability to see the fate of all things. To put it another way, you can see the future. See the future? That's right. You can see death, yo. Yeah. So that's what he could see. That line, he could see the traces of death. That's why it's so cool, bro. That's why Shiki's so cool. You don't need to know any more than that. Yeah, that's all you really need to know. Shiki, he could see death. That shit is so badass. If someday you happen to go down that path, the principles will become clear to you as something that is needed. Sensei, I really don't understand. That's good. It's important that you don't understand now. All I want you to know is that you must never cut these lines on a whim or as a joke, understand? If you do so, your eyes will begin to take the lives of others too, like me. And that is the worst thing that can possibly happen. Okay. I won't do it if you say so, Sensei. Besides, it's kinda hurt my chest. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll never do it again. Good for you, Shiki. Never forget the feelings that you have experienced here today. If you stay that way, I'm sure you'll find happiness. Sensei finally let go of me. But Sensei, I see those lines and get worried. They'll be cut as soon as I trace them, right? Then it wouldn't be weird for my surroundings to come apart at any time. You're right. I'll be able to help you with that, at least. It seems as if that's the reason why I'm here. Sensei sighs, then favors me with a warm smile. Shiki, I'll give you a very special present tomorrow. I'll give you your old life back, the one you were living before your accident. The next day, exactly the 7th day after I met Sensei, she arrives at the grassy field carrying a large trunk in one hand. Here, you put these on. Those strange scribbles won't be visible anymore. What she gave me was a pair of glasses, but my eyes are fine. Just put them on. The lenses don't have any what the hell is that word? What the fuck? Magnification, there you go, see? Or something, or anything. Sensei forces them on me. Suddenly, whoa! Incredible! This is amazing, Sensei! I can't see the scribbles anymore, not at all. Of course, I had quite a time stealing Mystic Eye Killer from my older sister to make this Aoko masterpiece. Oh, I had to reread that. I have quite a time stealing Mystic Eye Killer. Sister? So treat them well or there'll be hell to pay. Got it? Yep. I'll take good care of them. You're incredible, Sensei. You made all these horrible lines disappear just like that. It's like magic. Of course, I'm a sorceress after all. Giving me a pride smile, Sensei put her trunk down on the ground. But know this, Shiki. Those lines haven't disappeared. It's just that you can't see them. Once you take the glasses off, you'll be able to see them again. Really? Yes. That's the one thing that cannot be fixed. Your only choice is to keep living your own life and do your best with the eyes you have now. No. I don't want these scary eyes. If I cut those lines again, I'll end up breaking my promise to you. Oh, you mean never cutting the lines again? Silly, you can break that promise whenever you like. Really? But you said it was something I shouldn't do. Yes, it is. But this is your gift, Shiki. It's yours to use as you see fit. No one else but you has the right to judge you. But out of all the abilities one you can have, yours is terribly unique. If you have such a power, that means there is a meaning behind of having it. God doesn't give us powers for no reason. You might say that you were given the mystic eyes of depth perception because one day a time will come when you I'm gonna do it. Damn, bro. Hey, how long did it take for them to come up with the name? I mean, everyone goes through the Chuny phase, right? But I mean, damn, bro. Mystic eyes of depth perception. That's tight. Oh man, I want to say so much spoilers. I can't. I'm gonna hold back. Let me say one spoiler, but I'm gonna say it out of nowhere. Reality Marble. Oh, fuck. I couldn't hold back. I couldn't hold back. I know about that spoiler. Reality Marble. You'll know. You'll know when you know. Those who know, what's up, bro? We know. All right, that's all I need to say. A time will come when you need to use them. Damn, this game is gonna be so sick. That's why you must not live in denial for their existence. Since this goes down, so our eyes would be level. Dude, I'm so glad Tsukihime is getting a remake. I can't wait to experience that in the anime. Man, that's gonna be so tight. I'm thinking about a couple of scenes. We get there when we get there. I'll try not to spoil. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, whatever, man. That's why we're running this, bro. I gotta get this off my chest. And I gotta reconfirm some facts. If the information in my head is really spoilers or just some fan fiction I made along the way. That happens a lot. Well, I make some fan fiction along the way. Just like the Uline April ending. I made up another ending. I didn't know it was that ending. I thought something else happened. I was like, wait a minute. But you know, that's why you must never forget. You are a very kind and honest person, Shiki. As long as you remain the way you are now, your eyes will never bring forth any wrong. However, I'm not telling you to become a saint. All I'm saying is to live true to yourself and become a man in the manner that you think is right. Since you can accept your mistakes and are able to apologize, I know that in 10 years you'll become a great man. That being said, Sensei stands and reaches for a trunk. Oh, but I must say, unless in exceptional circumstances, you shouldn't take the glasses off. Special powers attract other special powers. Only when you decide that there is no other way should you take off those glasses, and even then, be mindful of how you use your power. Power in itself is not evil. What is evil rests solely in the hearts of the one wielding such power. Be it for good or evil, it will be up to you in the choices you make. She picks up her trunk. Sensei doesn't say anything more after that, but deep down I knew we would have to part. Damn, bro. Let me do this. Damn. Oh my god. Only got two bottles of water. Alright. It's impossible, Sensei. No. I guess that worked. I can't do it. I won't ascend just by myself. The truth is, I was so afraid before I met you. I was only able to return to being me because you were with me. I can't do it. Not even with these glasses. If they're gone, I can't do it. Don't say such a thing, Shiki. If you tell lies that even you yourself can't believe, you only make whoever hears you sad. Sensei raises her eyebrows. in displeasure and pokes her forehead. How you play this? There you go. Display images. Oh, I don't know how to play. Dude, come on, bruh. One thing I like, then one thing I also don't like in visual novels, I feel like senseis are always the best characters in the game. But senseis are also the only character in the game that you can't go for, no matter what. One, I know recent visual novel where I had that instance is Aokana. Yeah, all the other girls were nice and all, but the true girl, the true woman that had your back this entire time was Sensei. And you couldn't even kiss her, bruh. You had to say goodbye to her. Couldn't even hug her, bruh. That shit was sad. You know it yourself, don't you? You're alright now. So don't say stupid things and give up on the self that you have finally found. Only you can choose to be you. No one else can do it for you. Sensei turns around. Well, this is goodbye. Listen, Shiki. Life is not easy. Everyone's life is hard, long, rocky road, filled with many pitfalls. You have more power than anyone else to do something about that, so pull yourself together. Sensei's leaving. I was sad, but I'm Sensei's friend, so I have to see her off properly. Yes. Goodbye, Sensei. Well done. That's right, Shiki. Hold on to that confidence and always live true to yourself. When you find yourself in trouble, calm down and think things through carefully. Okay? A solution will always present itself if you do. It'll be alright. You'll manage even on your own. Sensei laughed happily. Sensei! No! The wind blows. I think that's our last time seeing Ayoko, right? I don't know if Ayoko shows up anymore. But I know this scene's iconic as hell. That's when Ayoko gives Shiki the special glasses and his entire world changed. It's comparable to the Saber meeting Shiro scene. That's why Saber became my favorite character, honestly, too. Because of that iconic scene where in the moonlight, dude, they even got the moonlight. In Fate Stay Night, they had the moonlight shining on Saber. There's no light at all, only the moonlight. And then Saber looked dead in Shiro eyes and asked, "Are you my master?" And at that moment, that's when Saber became my favorite everything. That's kind of same thing with Ayoko too, because of this scene. I like Ayoko the most, honestly. But, you know, can't go for her. Maybe in a remake. But she already have her own visual novel. I don't know, man. Fuck. Maybe in a remake. The wind blows. The field of grass sways in unison. Sensei was already gone. Goodbye, Sensei. After saying that, I really felt that I would not see her again. All that remained were her many words and those mysterious glasses. It was only 7 days, but she taught me things more valuable than anything else. As I sat there by myself, I feel tears welled up in my eyes. Man, I was such a fool. I could only say goodbye. I couldn't even say a single word of thanks to her. I left the hospital soon after that. Afterwards, I didn't return to the Tohno household, but was taken to live with my relatives instead. But it's alright. Tohno Shiki will be just fine, even by himself. I'll spend a new life with my new family. And like that, Tohno Shiki night summer ended. A new autumn arrived, and I think I've become more of an adult. Damn, just cut off the music like that. Chapter 1, Inversion and Post 1, first day, October 21st, Thursday. Alright, maybe I should move my camera somewhere else. Nah, I'll just tell you what's up. First day, October 21st, Thursday. 1, Inversion and Post 1. There you go. Autumn. The last traces of summer are disappearing today. The Thursday halfway through October. This is the day when I, Tohno Shiki, return home. It's been 8 years. Damn, 8 years! Holy shit! Since I left. Talk about time skip. You think he got practice? Cutting stuff up. Nah, he promised Sensei, remember? Shiki, hurry up. Oh, I bet that's Akiya. Oh, you're going to be late for school. I don't know who it was. Keiko. Who the fuck's Keiko? I hear Keiko-san's voice floating in from the kitchen. Okay, I'm leaving. I'll call back. I placed my hands together in the room that was mine at the Arimas up until now. I'm going. This one let me live with you these last 8 years. Damn, 8 years. Clap, clap. I folded my hands together in prayer. Then, grabbing my only bag, I left the room that had become so familiar. I want to see what Shiki looked like now. I walked through the entrance of the Arima's house, then turned to face it. Shiki! Keiko-san, who had come to the door to see me off, calls my name somberly. See you later! Take care, Mom! What a strange thing to say. Damn, Mom! I won't be coming back. Never again will I pass through this door as a member of the Arima family. Damn, I'm a little bit confused right now, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably like his foster parents, right? Because remember his mom died. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's that Romeo Juliet shit. Would it show us the ending? I don't know. Alright, let's keep going. They're probably gonna explain it. Thanks for looking after me. Please give my regards to father too. Keiko-san simply nods. 8 years. The eyes of the person who had been my mother looked so sad. The eyes of the person. I don't think I ever seen her like that before. I'm sure it'll be hard for you at the Tohno's house. Please watch yourself. Oh no. This is hard. Arima household. Tohno's. I heard! I don't remember which one. I always confused both Shiki because they both have Shiki in their name, right? Even though Shiki is his first name. In Ryoki, Shiki is her last name. But I remember one of the Shikis are adopted. I always assumed it was Tohno Shiki because isn't there a route with you know, your body is weak. You mustn't overdo it. I'll be okay. After 8 years, I'm just as healthy as anyone else. I'm a lot tougher than I look. I suppose you're right. But the Tohnos are different from everyone else. I'm worried there will be too much for you. I know what Keiko-san means. My home from today forth will be a mansion, an uncommon sight in this day and age. Not only is the house amazing, but the family itself is highly respected. It's said they hold significant investments in many corporations. To top things off, it's my true home. He's a Tohno. He's a Tohno! The Arimas have only been looking after me. Damn, that's not his real parents. Yeah, okay, that reconfirms it. Yeah, his mom did die in the beginning. The Arimas, huh? But it's already decided. Yeah, it's something that's decided already. Alright, I'll be heading off then. Thanks for taking care of me. 8 years. I repeat those words one last time and turn my back of the household I've grown so accustomed to over these past 8 years. I leave the Arimas and start walking to school with a heavy heart. You know... Nah, never mind. Just keep going. They're gonna tell us eventually, right? I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But, you know, I already brought it up. You think? You think? Ah, no. I was gonna say, you think maybe the same thing happened with Sakura and Rin and Stay Night? Because they're a family of mage, they're gonna have one child. So they just give Shiki to the Arimas? Maybe. I guess they're gonna tell us that. They're gonna tell us. I need to stop getting ahead of myself. I leave the Arimas and start walking to school with a heavy heart. 8 years ago, I recovered from a serious injury that normally would have meant death. Then I was entrusted to Arimas, a family branching off the Tohno family. I had lived with my real parents at the Tohno mansion up until I was 9. Then I lived with Arimas for 8 years until now, my second year of high school, he's 17. Well, technically 18, because, I lived a normal life as an adopted son. From the time I met Sensei, those special circumstances Sensei told me about as she parted never happened. The glasses hid the lines from me as long as I wore them. The life of Tohno Shiki was a peaceful one. I meandered along gently until a few days ago. The day when the head of the Tohno family sent word to me. Return to the Tohno mansion. The very family that, until now, had shunned me. I sigh again. To be perfectly honest, even before the accident, I had never gotten along with the Tohno household. Maybe as a kid, I never liked the formality demanded by the family. Perhaps that's why I said nothing when the old man told me I was going to live with the Arimas. I think it turned out well. I got along with my adopted parents, Keiko-san and Fumio-san. Was as if they were my real parents. I lived a normal life in that loving family of the Animas, like a real son, just like I always wished. I don't regret living there. Except for one thing. My little sister, 1 year younger than me, remained behind with the Tohnos. Akiha, I bet she hates me now. It would only be natural. She had to live in that mansion all by herself, under the constant supervision of that hard-headed old man. I could easily imagine what Akiha thought of me, the one who had escaped. I let out another sigh. I can't help it. Dude, I got spoiled. Akiha so bad. I'm not gonna say shit. But I saw it. I saw what she becomes. Because of the Melty Blood fighting game. Oh shit. Damn, Akiha. Oh shit. What's going to happen will happen. Today after school, I returned to my true home. Lord knows what'll occur. But for now, I got more pressing problems. My watch shows 7:45. Homeroom starts 8 o'clock sharp, and anyone who isn't in class by 8 is marked as late. Clutching my bag, I start sprinting towards school. Huff, huff, huff. I managed to make it to the school in less than 10 minutes. I entered from the back gate, accomplishing a feat that would bring the track scouts running if they knew. Come to think of it, today also the last day I'll come in through the back gate. The Onima and Tohno households are on opposite sides of the school, with Onima's being behind while the Tohnos is in front. Obviously, I'll be coming through the front gate in the future. And I quite like the lonely atmosphere back here too. For some reason, the back gate at our school isn't really popular. Only 10 people or so, myself included, actually uses it. It's quiet and pretty devoid of people day and night. Clang. Clink, 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 clang. Like I said, pretty quiet. The sound of hammer, mixed with distant birds singing, reaches my ears. Hammering, huh? Clang. Clink. Clong. A half rhythmical ringing comes from one corner of the courtyard. What is that? Homeroom begins in less than 10 minutes. I don't have time to stop and find out, and I'm pretty curious. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. There's only a few minutes until homeroom. I have to head there right away. We're going to do arc row. I already know what to do. So we're doing arc row. I'm curious, so I'll take a look. We're going to save. So we're going to do, I think, arc, chill. Oh, my bad. Chill. Who's the others? I know there's the maids. There's Kasue, Kohaku. Oh, it's Akiha. I think Akiha's third. We're going to do arc row first, though. So we're going to go take a look. The sources of noise soon becomes apparent as I walk towards the courtyard. A female student is crouching in the middle of the tree-lined path, working with a hammer and nails. What is she doing? There are only a few minutes until homeroom. Maybe she doesn't have a watch. At the moment, that's the best I can come up with. Still, to notice and then ignore her would be somewhat cruel. I approach her unhurriedly, try not to surprise her, and speak. Is it, yeah, it's her, chill. Hey, homeroom is starting soon. Huh? Damn, that's her old hair! Yo, I missed the forehead. I'm not gonna lie. I made a big fuss. I don't want to call it a big fuss, but when I saw Shio's new design, I don't know how I feel about her forehead. It's covered. I kind of like it now, her new design. But I still miss the forehead. The forehead makes her look confident. You know, strong, independent woman. I like the forehead. The squatting girl raises her face. The ribbon on her uniform displays the color of a third year. The older student looks at me while holding her hammer. Her gaze through those glasses is so direct. I feel like I'm being pulled in. Her serious eyes makes me want to apologize for bothering her. The splint and she was facing is rotten beyond use. Come think of it, our school rear courtyard is in terrible state of disrepair. The splints are neglected and the flower beds untended. Apparently, the teachers intend for the students to conduct a big cleanup at the end of the year, so the maintenance men have done nothing since summer. I take in the situation with a single glance. The girl with the hammer is repairing the broken down splints, paying no mind to the fact that her tiny uniform is being dirty. She has sweat on her brow, and it looks like she's been swinging her hammer in a more serious manner. But as far as I know, there is nobody in charge of repairing public property at the school. What is it? The older student asked, adjusting her crooked glasses. It's nothing. I was just wondering what were you doing? As you can see, I'm in the middle of fixing the splints. Yeah, I can see that. That's not what I mean. I was wondering, why are you doing something like this? Won't the maintenance people take care of it anyway? The older student laughed to hide her embarrassment. I'm the kind of person who can't stand seeing a mess like this. I just can't leave them alone. It seemed as though she is repairing the splints because she couldn't just let them stay that way. What an odd senpai. That's why you're fixing it on your own. If you don't like the mess, why not just avoid coming here? Well, my classroom's over there. Senpai points at the second floor classroom facing the courtyard. My seat's next to the window, so it's easy for me to see the courtyard. Well, usually I just bear it, but when I took my seat today, I was surprised to see all the splints in this area were broken. Senpai face clouded, as if to say, isn't that terrible? Apparently she's upset, although she doesn't look seriously angry. You know what they say, strike when the iron's hot and all. Borrowed the tool from the office and decided to fix them myself. And so the explanation ends. Making a bow, Senpai returns to hammering the nails. Alright, I understand all that, but how about we leave it here for now? Home was in less than 5 minutes. It was this bad. Won't the school get around to fixing it pretty soon? No way. Gripping her hammer, the senpai with glasses shakes her head furiously. I won't be able to concentrate with the garden like this even if I go to class. It'll just sound like nonsense to me. But then the teacher will say, "Hey you, what are you staring at?" I'll get yelled at for sure. Senpai continues to grip the hammer while she emphasizes her point. Well, I suppose the teacher would be upset if you kept looking outside. He would, wouldn't he? That's why I had to do it now. With that, Senpai begins her repair once again, clumsily hammering away. She's obviously not used to using a hammer. Clank, clank, ring the hammer as it hits the wood. By the look of it, there isn't just 1 or 2 broken splints. I can't begin to guess how long it'll take her to repair all of them on her own. I wonder if this game has theme song. You think this is chill? Theme song? The bell begins to ring. Looks like first period started. I give up, considering things I gotten to this point. I sit down silently and begin to help repairing the splints. We're playing hooky with senpai. I like that. Once I begin to help, I quickly realize mending them isn't that difficult at all. Although the older student is not used to making repairs, she is quite skillful anyway. She has already gotten the hang of it, and works proceeding at a brisk pace. Senpai movements are quick and sharp, and I enjoy watching her. She really is clever. Before I know it, there is only one splint left to repair. 30 minutes have passed. I can't stay here any longer, and only one more would be no problem for Senpai. Well, I'll be going. I stand up and dust off my pants. The student with the glasses also stands up and begins to stare at me. Damn, bruh. Takuichi. Damn. I don't know if I'll get over it. I still like her old design more. I'll be honest. I mean, her new design is nice, but I like the old design. The newer design is more cute, I guess. But this one's like more, what's the word? I don't want to say mature, but it's the forehead, bro. Like I said, it breeds confidence. Couldn't think of it, just who is she? I hadn't given any thought because of what I was doing. But when I stopped to consider her, I realized she is quite beautiful. Someone this good looking would be known to every male student. They'd be talking about a third year beauty. I have to go. Don't work too hard, Senpai. She gives an obedient nod. Even though she's older than me, it's almost like dealing with someone younger. Thank you for helping me. I'm glad you did. She makes a quick bow. Don't worry, Senpai. I got you in time. I'll be sure to come to say hello during lunch. Don't forget to wash your hands, Tohno-kun. What? She know my name! You too, Senpai! With that, I wave my hand and leave. Wait, huh? Have I met you before, Senpai? Senpai cries out in surprise and mischievously put on a depressed face. Tohno-kun, you forgot about me? Damn, she's good. She's acting. Forgotten? No, I don't think so. If I had ever met a beautiful woman like her, there'll be no way I'd forget. She looks up at me reproachfully. Those eyes, I remember them somewhere, don't I? Come think of it, we had exchanged greetings once or twice before, hadn't we? Shio Senpai, isn't it? Damn, he knows her! Apprehensively, I suggest her name. Yes, I'm glad you remember. You seem the type to space out and forget, Tohno-kun. I don't think I spaced out, but there's nothing I can do about the fact that I forgot. See you later then. Sorry for keeping you. Shio Senpai bows again. I watch her go, then start to walk towards the school building. Alright, we're in class now. When I reach my class, it's already the break after first period. I slip into the room while everyone's busy talking. My desk is the window seat in the very back row, so I can sneak there without drawing any attention. And when attendance is taken into the second period, we'll probably say, hey, when did Tohno get here? It's a strange quirk in an otherwise dull class, but I guess that plan won't work this time. Yo, Trump boy, it's totally unlike you to be late. Who the hell is this dude? I sighed. Feels like reality is being hammered back into me after the pleasant time I spent with Senpai. What's with your sour face of yours? Being late when I'm actually on time? What do you think you're doing? Hey, listen, I'm not coming to school for your sake, you know. What? But I'm coming to school for your sake. That's so unfair. Words failed me. I'm wondering like how many times before how I ended up knowing this guy. His hair dyed orange. You got the Ichigo hair. His ears pierced. I guess Ichigo got his hair though. He's first. His vicious glare that screams he will pick a fight with anyone. Anytime he's wearing a rebellious clothes. Oh, he's like what's his name? Never mind. Inoue Arihiko is the only free-spirited outlaw in our university-oriented high school. We've been bitter enemies since middle school, right? If you make a carefree face like that in front of your rival, you better be prepared for trouble. In any case, Arihiko is the loud guy. Yo! Morning, Tohno! Before I know it, everyone in class is looking my way and greeting me. Shut up, Arihiko. You're ruining my chance to slip into class unnoticed. And why am I your rival anyway? There are plenty of other tough guys around, so stop bothering me. Well, he still owes me close to, wow, 100 bucks. To a kid, that's $1 million from middle school. So I guess that does make him my enemy. Damn, he need buttons up his shirt. Why are you only mean to me, Tohno? You're like a saint to everyone else. It's not fair. What, you just figured that out? Life's not fair. You really are mean to me. I didn't try particularly hard to be cold to Arihiko. That's just the kind of relationship we have. By the way, Arihiko, what's the chronically late night owl who never shows up until second period doing here in homeroom? It's a little, no, it's very odd. I was thinking that too. I guess being at school on time isn't just for when I happen to wake up early. Well, I won't comment on your hobbies, but what I'm asking is why you wake up early. Why I woke up early? I guess it's because I couldn't stay out late since all the fuss started, so I actually go to sleep at night now. You heard the stories about the serial killing, have you? Serial killing? I see. Come to think of it, I did hear something like that. I feel a tinge of regret of needing Arihiko to remind me. For the past 2 or 3 days, I have been debating whether or not to return to the Tohno household, so I completely lost touch with the news. What was that again? You've given it some really nasty name, like the freakish serial killing or something. That's more like it. There's more to it. So far, all the victims have been young girls. The 8th victim was only 2 days ago. And to top it all off, they were all... Wait, what happened to them again? Arihiko tilts his head in contemplation. I'm an idiot for asking. Yeah, I remember now. All the victims had cross-shaped slashes on their throats. I know who did that. Oh, fuck! Damn! You know, bruh. God damn it. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna even say why I even say on them. It's because of this dude. I'm gonna be honest. Oh. I'm not gonna say nothing. No, you know it could. Everyone who was killed lost a lot of blood. Damn, I don't know, man. You know, I like this character. Her name is Sasuke. I like this character a lot. But nah, I'm not gonna say nothing. I guess I already kind of spoiled it already just by saying that much. Might as well go a little bit more. Nah. I like this character. That's all you need to know. Sasuke is cool. But yeah, she's cool. Oh yeah, that was it. In the remake, I guess I could say this. In the original one, which is this one, she doesn't have a row. But in the remake, I heard she's getting a row, so that's good news. I wonder how they're gonna do it. They say it's some kind of modern day vampire or something. You sure know a lot about this, Imazuka-kun, san. Not really. It's happening in this town. It's in the news. You remember it even if you didn't want to. I see. Oh, that was happening in a neighboring town, but I guess it moved down here. Damn, Sasuke's such a nice girl, bro. Man. Yo, you know, in Melty Blood, she's part of the back alley, what's it called? The Alliance or whatever it's called. Sasuke's nice. I really like Sasuke. She dunk on people too. I like that too. Well, anyway, that's what happened. Even I wouldn't be going on the streets at night with a killer walking around. That's why I've been waking up at 7 late. What? That's it? Having a good reason doesn't make it a good story. What's the fun in that? Let's sit down with dealing with Adahiko. Man, you're cold. What? Did you collapse from anemia already this morning? I'm alright. Thanks for asking. If I was anemic 24 hours a day, I'll be dead by now. Yeah, you're right. If you say you're okay, then I guess you're okay. The bell rings while we're talking. Hey, class is about to begin. Hurry up and get back to your seat. Yeah, alright. Oh, by the way, we have lunch today in the cafeteria instead of the roof. I invited special guests, so look forward to it. Special guests? With a scheming laugh, Adahiko returned to his seat. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, I was looking at her forehead. I can't help it. See, I like the forehead stuff, bro. Damn! Yo, you know they're redesigning every character? They haven't revealed Sasuke yet, did they? I don't think they did. I think they revealed, only been looking at Melty Blood. I don't remember too much of the Tsukihime trailer. But they reveal art, right? Her new clothing. She doesn't have the granny dress anymore. They give her a mini skirt. Excellent. The turtleneck with the mini skirt. Very, very excellent. And chill. They just cover her forehead to give her like a new face and new hair. But she still got the church clothes. I think they even upgraded the church clothes. I think it looks a little bit different. And the maids, honestly, the maids look the same. I don't think they look that different. He's still in Kohaku. But we haven't seen what Sasuke looks like. Oh yeah, Akiha and Tohno. Akiha, she definitely got a redesign, but she's still pretty much the same. Same thing with Tohno, or Shiki, whatever you call him. I haven't seen Sasuke yet. I hope they don't change her hair. I like her hair a lot. I like the forehead. But, damn. I want to see, I can't wait. It's next month. Don't Tsukihime comes out next month? Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be cool. You're a scheming line. See you later, Tohno-kun. Yeah. Sorry for keeping you, Yamazuka-kun-san. Her light footsteps tap across the floor as she returns to her desk. But it's still a mystery to me why she joined our conversation. She's just our classmate. Damn, why did she join our conversation? I thought you knew her. Oh, what the fuck? It's lunchtime. Now then, where should I eat lunch? Okay, where do I eat lunch at? I gotta eat lunch in class. Stay in school for a little while. Alright, I guess we eat lunch in class then. We're doing the arc route, so. Boop. I stay in the classroom. My lunch changes every day, according to my mood. Some days lunch is made for me. On others, I might yearn for some udon and switch to the school lunches. When the meal is simply too much trouble, I go to the store and buy some milk and bread instead. I didn't ask for a lunch today. Since I'm not returning home to the Arimas, I turned down the offer this morning. Consequently, I won't have anything to eat if I stay in the classroom. I have to go to the cafeteria, even if I don't feel like it. So that's what it comes down to. And I leave the classroom with some exasperation. The cafeteria is packed as usual. A long line of people is waiting for their order has developed. I joined the line and ordered Shikara udon. Looking around the cafeteria, I spot a familiar face at the back table. Yo, Tohno! Over here! Adahiko vigorously waved his arm. My head hurts. But there aren't any other empty seats, so I have no choice but to walk over to the table where my friend is sitting. Sheesh! You're late, Tohno! I thought you would have a special guest coming today, so you should have got here sooner. Despite his word, Adahiko is alone. So, Adahiko, who is this special guest? She dumped me. She said she was busy with something today. She come next time. Dumped you, huh? So is this guest a girl? Yeah, she's a senpai I've been hitting on. Well, she's popular with everyone, so I guess it can't be helped. Getting straight to the point, Arihiko slurped on his curry udon. This is persistent, yet at the same time he's not. That's one of the good things about him. So, what was the real reason? Huh? What do you mean? The reason you were early this morning. You aren't the sort of person who comes to school early just because he gets up early, Arihiko-kun. I questioned Arihiko as I sat next to him, eating my chikara udon. Arihiko gives me an uncommitted response as he slurps away on his soup. Are you going back to your real house today, Tohno? Yeah, I am. Wait, have I told you about that already? Nah, I just heard it from the teacher. Arihiko continued to wolf down his curry udon without glancing my direction. I thought maybe Tohno will get really depressed, so I decided to check it out. Damn, what a homie. You know, that's what Shido doesn't really have. I guess Shido do has a homie. Like in Stay Night, your homie is Ryuse. I think his name is Ryusei. I don't even remember his name. But it's the glasses dude. That's the only homie he has. And I guess Shinji. Well, we all know about Shinji. Shinji was kinda cool in Hollow Ataraxia, but that doesn't count. I see. And your verdict? Pretty disappointing. It wasn't worth getting up early for. You don't have too much time on your hands, Arihiko, I conclude, as I bite into the white rice chalk. What the fuck? White rice cake in my chikara udon. I know what that is. Those are pretty nice. I like those. If what I'm thinking, what it is, it's like crackers. It's pretty salty. Not salty, but it's like crackers, basically. They're not cake. I don't know why they call it cake. That's the kind of person Arihiko is. Today's the day I return to the house of my real family, returning from the home of the adopted family who raised me. Arihiko must have heard about it somewhere and came to school early because he was worried about it. Arihiko, I think your appearance does you a disservice. You're really sentimental underneath. If it's always me, always melancholy tone of telling me that, then maybe I'm the real thing. Arihiko slurped noisily at his noodles. So man, what's really going on? What do you mean? You've been living without Rima since primary school, right? It's been 8 years already. Your dad's basically just inherited you. Why is he suddenly calling you back now? He didn't just inherit me. He just kicked me out of the house somehow. Tohno-kun, if there was ever a family that kicked their kid out of their house somehow, that's not a tragedy, it's a comedy. But it's so boring, it's not even funny. Arihiko spread his arms and shrugged, like this. Oh, he probably did this. Refusing to ever be serious is one of Arihiko's easy to understand traits. Yeah, I guess you're right. If you get kicked out of the house, laughing is all you really can do. And then he says some cliche line like, never step foot in this house again, or something, right? That's what people will call inheritance. Couldn't think of it. I never heard why you were disinherited. Who knows? That's something I like to know too. Well, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. Grabbing his bowl with both hands, Arihiko drains what is left of his hot curry soup. Lunchtime is short. Following Arihiko, I decide to quickly finish my chikara udon. The last class of the day ends. I don't feel like going to the mansion right now, so I just blankly stare out of the window, overlooking the school grounds. The classroom is dyed orange by the sunset. It's like red watercolor paint, and it hurts my eyes. I don't like red. Feels like it's soaked deep into the back of my eyes, and I want to throw up. It seems I am weak against things that resemble blood. No, I should say I'm weak against blood itself. Let me get some of this. Because of when he was a kid, remember? In the opening. He saw his own mom died. Right in front of him. his own mother. He probably forgot about it. He was too traumatized, right? 8 years ago, I had a near-death experience. I was in an accident where I was injured in the chest, and I teetered between life and death for days. I should have died instantly, but miraculously, I survived. Maybe it's because of the great medical treatment. However, the injuries were so severe that I don't even remember the accident. 8 years ago, when I was a child, I felt a thud pass through the middle of my chest, and I passed out. When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed. All I could remember afterwards was the pain and the cold. I don't remember much of the accident, but even today, the scar on my chest remains. I guess numerous fragments of glass pierced my chest. They even burned like scars there in my back. Actually, I was quite surprised at being saved. Ever since then, I frequently collapsed from a mania-like dizziness and caused a lot of trouble for others. Maybe that's why my old man believed I was unfit to be the heir of the Tohno household and trusted me to our relatives. The wound in my chest, huh? A huge scar in the middle of my chest, hidden from view by my uniform. Yeah, think about it. After that accident was when I started to see those lines. I am able to forget them thanks to the glasses that Sensei gave me. But I think I would have completely gone mad if I never met her. Keiko-san, the person who had been my mother up until now, said when I left the Tohno household wasn't normal. No problem. I'm not a normal person myself. Adjusting my crooked glasses, I picked up my bag. I can't stay in the classroom forever. Okay, they give me a lot of choices. I gotta stay in school. I gotta stay in school. I gotta stay in school. Let me check one time. Okay. Maybe I should save. It's been a while, right? Just in case. Perfect. Good children stay in school. As soon as I step out the hallway, I run into the familiar face. Senpai! Huh? What's up, Senpai? Senpai! Do you have business here at the second year classrooms? Yes. Business with a second year student, to be precise. Shio Senpai approaches with a smile. Listen, I have some nice snacks there, but no one talked to you. It would be a waste to eat them all by myself, so I came to catch an idle-looking person to talk to. Someone to talk to. But there's no one left in the classroom. It's the same with all the other classes too. You don't usually come to the second year classrooms anyway, do you? You're on the lower floor, right? And if she wanted someone to talk to, aren't there plenty of third year classmates she could talk to? She really didn't need to come all the way up here. Shouldn't you think about asking your third year classmates? Conversation will probably be better. Yes, but today I'm in the mood to talk to younger guys. Oh, fuck. Okay, senpai. Please don't ask for a reason. It's just on the room. Well, I won't ask. I probably wouldn't be able to understand even if she told me. Senpai's smile disappeared as she stares into my face. Are you free right now, Tohno-kun? Well, if having nothing to do means I'm free, then I'm definitely free. Senpai grabs hold of my sleeve. Well then, you are not calm. Let's go have some tea. Senpai bites me with a smile. There's no reason for me to decline that offer. And besides, it should be fun talking with Senpai. Sure, I'll come along, if it's okay with you. Then decided. Alright, let's go. Still holding my sleeve, she begins walking down the hall with a light gait. Damn, what the hell is this? What? I mean, wow. What is this? Is this like the cultural room? The Japanese tea room? Our school has a room like this. Ah, see? I got it right. Tea ceremony. I did guess 3 times, but you know what? Third time's the charm. Could it be for the tea ceremony club? Yes, it's the tea ceremony club room for now. It seems like it hasn't been used up until I came through. Senpai steps on the tatami mat and starts preparations with a rattling noise. A club room, huh? If that's the case, won't the other club members be coming? It'd be bad for an outsider like me to be here, right, Senpai? It's okay. It may be the tea ceremony club, but there aren't any other members except for me. Thanks to that, I can use freely during break time and after school. Here we go. Smiling, Senpai begins spreading the cushions. Tea is tea, but it looks like this is really going to be serious tea ceremony. To be honest, I'm a bit overwhelmed. Senpai, I don't have the slightest clue what to do. What are you talking about? I only know up to the pouring bit myself. With that blunt reply, Senpai put the teapot, some cups, and some tea cakes into the plate. We're just gonna have casual conversation, so there's no need to be so formal. It isn't any fun that way, is it? Smiling softly, Senpai pours tea into her own cup. Just don't get you, Senpai. Mumbling, I pour my own tea. I slurp some, picking up the tea cake and putting it in my mouth. I sip again at the tea. I was never involved with it, but the Orima family is a prominent tea ceremony family. Being raised in a household like that, I'm used to drinking tea and doing nothing. Senpai looks at me with somewhat troubled expression. What's wrong, Senpai? You look a bit unhappy. What? Oh, it's just a little surprised how calm you were about all of this, Tohno-kun. Really? Well, my family is a strict one, so I'm used to these kind of things. More importantly, Senpai, did you have something you wanted to talk to me about? Yes. I haven't thanked you for this morning yet, so I thought I'd take care of you for a bit like this. Senpai makes her incredulous. What the hell does that mean? Incredulous statement with a soft smile. Take care of me? That's not how you use the phrase take care in Japanese, Senpai. Oh, the music's going away. Is it gonna loop? Oh shit. Oh, you fucking beat it. Nothing's gonna happen, bro. I got baited by the music. Oh, really? You mean people don't say taking care when they're showing someone hospitality in order to thank them? No, they don't. I don't think it's a mistake exactly, but it's not quite right either. These manners-related phrases sure are difficult, aren't they? Wait, is she British? I always thought Cheryl was Japanese. I'm not gonna lie. It's because she had blue hair. Blue hair equal like black hair. And usually, if an anime character has black hair, they're Japanese most of the time. Usually, if they're like from, if they're a gaijin, they usually have like blonde hair. That's how I always be. I'm surprised if she's like UK or something. She is part of the. Oh, I can't say that yet, right? My bad. I'm not saying that. But I didn't know she's not Japanese. I suppose I shouldn't try to use them if I'm not familiar with them. Senpai laughed embarrassedly. Maybe she is Japanese. I don't know. Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. No, not at all. They say manners come from the heart, after all. As long as you have the right feelings, it's just trivial error. Senpai's eyes snap in my direction as she stares at me. Her gaze is so serious, I feel like I'm just some kind of rare animal in a zoo. Senpai? Did I just say something rude? Senpai continues to stare at me. Senpai! For some reason, I feel incredibly embarrassed. It really does suit you well, Tohno-kun. Being younger yet calmer than me. You're impertinent. Senpai glares at me. I don't understand her mind works at all. I'm sorry. It was kind of arrogant for me to speak like that. Yes, it was so impertinent I was moved. She lowers her shoulders with a sigh. She sips her tea. I become curious about you, Tohno-kun. Please talk to me. It can be about anything. Senpai straightens her postures with an attitude like a teacher looking at her students. It doesn't seem like I can refuse. Well, okay, but it's not going to be very interesting if we're just going to talk about me, Senpai. Senpai responds with a smile. I got no choice. It's not like me, but I suppose I'll talk to her about school. In the end, Senpai was happy to listen no matter what I talked to her about. It was surprising to see her get so worked up when we were talking about middle school. Apparently, Senpai had never been on a school trip. That sounds nice, everyone going on a trip together, she said, her eyes twinkling. It was quite an impressive sight. At any rate, I held a one-sided conversation for an hour, but it made me rather tired. With Senpai permission, I decided to head home. I walk along a different path from the one I usually take. Passing through unfamiliar streets, I slowly approach the Tohno mansion. The surroundings are not completely unfamiliar. After all, I had lived here until I was 9 years old, 8 years ago. This is not the first time I had taken the path back to the mansion. My feelings are a little complex. The path home is nostalgic, yet fresh. Up until now, I had not looked forward to returning to the Tohno household. Now it doesn't seem so bad. The house I lived in until I was 9 years old. Right now, my sister Aka is in an utterly un-Japanese Western-style mansion. Tohno Makihisa, my old man who hated me, and the master of the Tohno household, died a few days ago. My mother died from illness after Aka was born. What? I don't know, I believe that. So the Tohnos had dwindled down to me and my sister. You know, man, I don't know. Hold up. You know, in the beginning, they never specified who was the character in perspective. It could have, maybe it's not Shiki. Maybe Shiki wasn't that person. They're gonna tell us, so we're gonna find out later. Being the eldest son, you would think I was stand to become the Tohno heir, but I have no such privilege. To become the Tohno heir means being bound by strict upbringing. I have lost count of the number of times my father scolded me over my dislike of not being able to live freely. That was when I got involved in that accident, when my body became weakened. My father saw it was a good opportunity to get rid of me. The reasoning was something along the lines of, someone who could die any moment can't become the heir, even if he just is the eldest son. Sadly for my father, I betrayed his expectations by making a recovery, but my sister Aka had already deemed to be the heir to the Tohno household. And so I heard that Aka, who was already being raised harshly in order to become a proper daughter of the Tohno household, received an even harsher upbringing since then. That was a long time ago. I played together with Aka in the mansion back before the accident. After that, I never saw her again. Apparently, Aka tried to visit me a few times when I first was entrusted to the Animas. Unfortunately, we were never able to meet because I had to go to the hospital every day. We completely lost contact after Aka went to a boarding school. Unlike Aka, I was isolated from the main family. That's why I can live freely like this. My high school is just an average high school and our chance of contact is pretty much zero. My old man died and I received word telling me to come back. To be blunt, I had no intention whatsoever of returning to the Tohno house. But Aka is at the house. When we were children, Aka was an obedient child, always looking frightened, as if she were constantly enduring something. She would always follow close behind, her footsteps pattering behind me. She was frail, and her long black hair and fancy western clothes made her resemble a French doll. I am worried about her living all alone in that big mansion with that old man gone. But more than anything, I feel guilty after pushing all the Tohno family responsibilities on her and selfishly living a free life by myself. Perhaps my acceptance to return to the mansion is like an apology to Aka. To Tohno mansion is unnecessarily big. Surrounded by iron railing, you could say the entire lot is abnormally expansive, being so large that a whole elementary school could fit inside. The garden, surrounded by trees, is more like forest. The mansion is at the heart of that forest, and there are a few other buildings separated from it. I don't think anything of it when I was a child, but now that I have lived in an ordinary household for 8 years, the excessive size feels almost criminal. It's pretty big. A pretty big mansion. The gates aren't locked. I push them open and head towards the mentioned doors. The tower oppressively, bearing down on any visitors. Besides the iron double doors is an unmatching doorbell. Alright. Shaking off my nervousness, I press it. There isn't any affectionate ding-dong chime through the doorbell. The oppressive silence continued for a few seconds. Then the sound of pattering footsteps behind the door indicates someone's presence. We have been waiting for you. The door opens with a creak. And it sounds like the lobby I remembered, and a young girl in the apron. Hisue! Kohaku! Thank goodness. You're so late, I was beginning to worry that you had gotten lost. I'm excited for Kohaku, bro. But we'll save that last. I'll talk about it when it happens too. But Kohaku, from the things I heard, right? And all the spoilers I heard Kohaku route might be the best route. Well, at least, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Alright? That's it. It might be the best route. Excuse me. I was thinking about going out to meet you if you hadn't arrived by sunset. The girl in anachronistic apron smiles warmly. No, that's, I'm so taken aback by her outdated mode of dress that I can't even form a proper sentence. Perhaps attributing my hesitance of distraught, the girl tilts her head a little. You're a Shiki-sama, aren't you? Yeah, you don't have to call me Sama. You're right. Goddamn. Always see you as a baby. Please don't scare me like that. I was beginning to think I made another mistake back there. Their mannerisms are like those of a mother scolding her child. But in spite of that, there's a smiling smile on her face, and it doesn't break the warm feeling about her. Damn, you know what's fucked up? Oh, I'm not gonna spoil. Damn. I don't know, bro. I can't look at her the same. That's all I'm gonna say. It's kind of, whenever I see her smile, I think of something else. I'm like, damn. I can't wait till Kohaku route. Like I said, I heard it's the best route though. So I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna do that one last. She wears an apron over a kimono. She comes out to greet guests and address someone like me with Sama. This must mean that she's... are you one of the maids here by any chance? The girl answered my question with nothing but a smile. Come, you must be tired. Please do come in. Akiha-sama is waiting for you in the sitting room. Akiha-sama. The girl quickly crosses the lobby and heads towards the sitting room. Turning back, as if she just remembered something, she makes a bow and puts a smile on her face. Welcome home, Shiki-sama. A greeting is accompanied by her flower-like smile. I can't think of any reply, so I just follow her hesitantly. Guided by the girl, I head to the sitting room. As if I'm seeing it for the first time. I don't know if I've forgotten about it in the last 8 years. They had it refurbished since then. Either way, it feels like someone else's house now, and it's unsettling. As I'm looking around the sitting room, the maids in an apron lower her head in a quick bow. I brought Shiki-sama with me. Well done. You may return to the kitchen, Kohaku. Thank you. It seems that maid name is Kohaku. Kohaku-san gives me a small bow, as if to say farewell, and leaves the sitting room. This leaves me and 2 girls I don't recognize. 2 girls? Who is it? Akiha and Hisue. Alright. It's been a long time, Nissan. Damn, bro, I'm not gonna say nothing, but, damn, bro, her neck is long! Yo. Damn, Akiha. You know, in Melty Blood redesigned her a little bit, too. I like the Melty Blood one. Let me see. That's her Seifuku outfit. That's the school uniform. She got another outfit, too. Hey, did they ever show her other outfit in the new Melty Blood? Not new Melty Blood. I guess that. Or the new Tsukihime. Because they give everyone new costumes, right? Her old costume, and she had like a... I don't know what that is. Like a blouse or a dress, whatever. Not a dress, but like a shirt. And she has like a long red dress. Says the girl with the long black hair and sharp eyes. All of my thought process stopped at once. My mind goes blank, and I can't think of any words of greeting. All I can do is nod with a yeah. I don't think it can be helped. This Aka that I had not seen in 8 years is not the Aka I remember. She completely transformed into a proper young lady of a noble family. Nissan? Oh, Nissan! The black-haired girl tilts her head slightly. Pathetically, all I can say are dumb-sounding things. My mind is turning into somersaults as I try to recognize the girl before me as Aka, as it seems like Aka already recognizes me as her brother. You do not look well. Would you like to rest before we talk? Aka throws a sharp glance in my direction. Is it just my imagination that she looks like she's in a bad mood? No, I'm alright. I was just surprised how much you changed, Aka, huh? People do change over the course of 8 years, Nissan. We are at an age of change, or do you think we will remain as we are forever? What is this? I can feel the thorns of Akiha words. No, you definitely changed, Akiha. You become more beautiful than before. That isn't flattering. It's how I really feel. And, indeed. But you, on the other hand, have not changed much at all. Akiha answers coldly, her eyes closed. Well, I can prepare for something like this. It is as I had thought. It seems Akiha does not think well of me. Are you feeling well? Let us finish our conversation. You have yet to hear the details about why you were called back here, Nissan. I heard nothing more than the sudden come back to the mansion, though I found out the old man passes away in the papers. If the head of the major company dies, I'll definitely make it in the financial papers. Word of Tohno Makihisa. Death reached his son, Tohno Shiki, via the newspaper after the funeral. Even though his relatives hadn't told him, this disinherited son could pick up the news of his father's death merely by buying 100 yen newspaper. It might be cynical of me to say so, but the world has certainly become a convenient place. I am sorry. It was my fault that you did not get the news about father. Aka quietly lowers her head. That's alright. Either way, it's not like he would come back from the dead if I went. It's not something you should be worried about. I am sorry. It is somewhat comforting to hear you say that. Aka face is serious, but this is not a topic I care much about. The funeral is a ceremony for those who cannot let go of their feelings, for the deceased to achieve such detachment. For someone like me, who cut off all such feelings a long time ago, there is no need. Coming back here was my idea. It would be odd for the eldest son of the Tohno to be entrusted to the Animas forever. Now that father has passed away, the only Tohnos by blood are you and I, Nissan. I don't know what father was thinking when he entrusted you to the Animas, but he's no longer with us, so there's no longer any need for you to live with him. Damn, I can't believe they're really fucking siblings, dude! I always thought they were step-siblings. Nah, I still believe they're step-siblings. Hold up, there's gonna be a twist? There has to be a twist. I know there's a twist. Because if they're not, I guess we'll find out when we go to Akihara. That's why I had you come back here. That's all well and good, but I'm quite surprised you were able to get our relatives to agree to this. Wasn't it they who came up with the idea of leaving me and Animas in the first place? That may be so, but now I'm the head of the Tohno family. I declined every one of the proposal from our relatives. I would like you to continue living here, Nissan, but this is a place with rules. You avoid living the overly casual lifestyle you've been leading up until now. I'm afraid that isn't going to happen, Akira. There's no way I can go back to being someone well-mannered gentleman now. Not that I want to. I would not ask more of you, but do try to. Or are you saying you are unable to do what I already have? Akira shoots me a cold look. It looks like she's hitting me with a grudge against me for leaving here for the last 8 years. Alright, I get it. I'll try my best. Akira just stares at me, as if she doesn't quite believe me. You don't need to try, as long as you get the results. Her pose is dignified, her words merciless. Let's get back to the topic. Right now, you and I are the only ones living here. I do not care for having too many people around, so I cleared everyone out. Huh? Hold on a second, Akira. You cleared everyone out? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I had to reread that. I didn't catch it. You wouldn't want to run into one of your relatives in a mansion, would you, Nissan? I have put off most of the servants, but there are enough for you and I, so there are no problem. Wait, no problems? You're going to get attacked at our family meeting if you do something like that. Oh, please be quiet. Oh! Rather than have the mansion overflowing with people, wouldn't you feel more relaxed with just the two of us here? Well, it's true that I feel relaxed, but you only just become head of the family, Akira. If you go around abusing your power like some kind of dictator, our relatives are not going to keep quiet. Even the old men didn't go against their opinions. Indeed. That's why father entrusted you to the Animus. I, on the other hand, have despised them ever since I was a child. I'm not going to put up with their whining any longer. I'm not going to put up with look out, Kara. You know what I pictured that as? I pictured that as, you know, like Ren from Face Tonight. Mole! Because, you know, Ren always says mole a lot. Mole! Enough. Just listen. You don't have to worry about me. Please just worry about your own life from now on, Nissan. I can see it's going to be difficult for you in many ways. Like I said, sullenly, looking away a little. Now then, if anything you don't understand, ask her, Hisui. She looks at the girl standing by her side. The girl called Hisui bows expressionlessly. This is Hisui. She'll be your personal maid from now on. Is that acceptable? Huh? Hold on. Personal maid? You mean? In other words, she's your servant. Akira declares as if it were obvious. I can't believe it. Fitting with the western side of the house, the girls in the maid outfit stands there, as if it was natural to do so. Hold on. I'm not a kid, you know. I don't need a servant. I can take care of myself. Would that include the cooking and the laundry? Akira is pretty sharp at pointing these things out. At any rate, now that you return to this house, you will obey my directions. I don't know how you lived at the Arima house, but you're living at the Tohno house now. Please accept everything given to you. I can't say anything, but my eyes drift towards Hisui. As expected, she simply looks back at me, expressionlessly, like a doll. But in Hisui, please show Nissan to his room. Yes, my lady. Hisui approaches me with a shadow-like lack of a presence. I will guide you to your room, Shiki-sama. Hisui heads toward the lobby. What? I didn't even say you, Shiro. Hisui. Sighing, I head off towards the lobby as well. Enter the lobby. This mansion is split into east and west wings with the lobby in the middle. The lobby is like the body of the bird whose wings are the halls extending diagonally to the east and west. Each wing is about the size of a small hospital. I remember the house is constructed symmetrically, so both of the east and west wings have the same floor plan. Your room is this way, Shiki-sama. Hisui climbs up the flight of stairs. It seems like my room is on the second floor. Come to think of it, the servant's room should be on the first floor, the west wing. That's probably what Hisui and Kohaku rooms are. Outside, the sun had already set. The girl in the maid uniform walks down the long, dimly lit hallway without a word. It kind of feels like a wonderland. Without thinking, I let my thoughts slip out. Did you say something, Shiki-sama? Hisui stops and looks back at me. No, I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. I just staring at me. Hisui bows and starts walking again. I guess this is what they call being at loss for words. The room Hisui led me to is not one made for mere high school students to live in. Is this my room? Yes. If you are displeased with it, I can arrange a different one for you. No, there's no way I would be displeased with it. It's just a little, really too fancy for me. Shiki-sama? It's fine. I'll gladly use this room. Yes. This room has not been touched since 8 years ago, so I do not believe you will find anything unsatisfactory with it. There's something a little odd about the way Hisui said that. It's as if she was implying this was once my room. Hey, is this by any chance my old room? That's what I've been told. Damn, Hisui. Hisui's good too. I won't say nothing about it. But I'm looking forward to her raw as well. I'm looking forward to, I guess, everyone's raw. But mostly the maids. I heard the maids are really interesting. Am I mistaken? Hisui inclines her head to the side slightly. I feel relieved. It seems this girl can express emotion after all. Well, it might be. Not that you mentioned it. I do remember it faintly, so it must be so. I can't feel any sense of familiarity about this place at all. But I guess that's what it's like after you leave a place for 8 years. Can't get settled here though. I was living in a 6.5 mat-sized room until this morning. It's like I'm staying at some high-class hotel. I understand how you feel, but please try to get used to it. From today onward, you are the eldest son of the Tohno house, Shiki-sama. You're right. I get to do my best so I at least look like getting on the outside. With a thump, I drop my back on the table and stretch my back. I'm feeling a little stressed out with everything that's happened so far, but I guess I got no choice but to adjust from today onward. Shiki-sama, all your luggage has been brought here. Is there anything more you require? No, not really. Why do you ask? There was a very little delivered. If there's anything you need, I can have it prepared, so please do not hesitate to ask. I see. No, I don't need anything for now. I didn't have much luggage to begin with. My luggage is just this bag, these glasses and the textbooks in my bags, and that white ribbon with an unidentified owner. White ribbon? That's all. Anyways, you don't have to worry about the luggage. This fancy room is more than enough for me. I understand. But then, I shall come to call you in an hour time. An hour? For dinner, you mean? Yes. Please relax until then. As expected, Hisui says everything with expressionless face. But even if she tells me to relax, just how am I supposed to do that here? The clock says it's 6 o'clock. Usually I'd be watching TV in the sitting room around this time, but I'm having serious doubts as to whether there's any such things in this mansion. Hisui, I know it's kind of a trivial thing to ask about, but is there a television in this mansion? A television? Hisui's eyes narrow slightly. I know I'm the one to ask, but it really is a stupid question. I feel there's something wrong with asking about a president of a TV in a luxurious mansion like this. Hisui makes a real troubled face and stares off into space. There is no television in the sitting room. Some of the visitors did make use of one. But when they departed, they packed it with their luggage and took it back with them. So I do not believe there are any remaining. Damn, they took the TV! Those bastards! Hold on. Visitors? Like who? For how long? Relatives? The eldest son of the Tsukihime-sama from the branch of the family, Tozuki-sama, third daughter of her fiance, and Kichimi-sama, eldest son, came to stay close to 3 years. 3 years, huh? History, that's what you call freeloaders, not visitors. History does not reply. No matter what kind of people those freeloaders were, it seemed that servants can't say anything bad about them. Well, at any rate, it seemed like those relatives had brought and taken back their own luggage with them. My old man hated the progress of modern culture, thinking them all vulgar. There was no way he would ever watch TV. Echo, who had been educated by him for the last 8 years, would probably be the same. Well, it's not like I'll die without one. Hisue is silent. Like a perfect example of a servant, Hisue says nothing unless she is being asked a direct question. This is, of course, kind of depressing for me. I want to make the expressionless face breaks into a smile somehow, but that seems impossible with just any half-hearted effort. I heard something. I think it's the music, though. Oh, there was a library on the first floor in the west room, wasn't there? I'm gonna go find something to read when I have some free time. Hisui does not reply. She just stands there in the doorway. I can't even tell where she's looking. Hisui? Hisui doesn't say a word. Suddenly, she looks straight at me. I believe there is one in this room. Huh? I have no idea what she's talking about. The TV! Yeah, let's go! There's one of what? A television. I remember seeing one in this room. Hisui says, as if remembering something from many years ago. Hold on. Nessan! Don't tell me you're talking about Kohaku-san. Yes. Right now, the only people working at this mansion are Nessan and I. Now that she mentioned it, they do look alike. I just couldn't connect them as sisters because Kohaku-san is always smiling so warmly, and Hisui is always expressionless. I see. Kohaku-san does look like the type of person who watched those variety shows. But I balk on going on Kohaku room to tell her, let me watch your TV. Sorry, just forget I ever asked. After all, I'll be living here from now on, so I got to follow the rules of the mansion. God knows what sort of cynical comment I'll be in for from Akira if I started watching television. It seems I'll be leading a scholarly student life fit for a member of the Tohno family from now on. Alright. I'll be in a room until dinner, so just come and call me when it's time. You got other things to do, don't you, Hisui? Hisui nods and asks him, and turns around. Suddenly opening the door, she leaves the room. That's it. Dinner take place with Akira and I'm being face to face. I guess it's natural here, as Hisui and Kohaku do not eat with us, standing behind us to tend to our needs. I thought it would be natural for all four of us to eat together, so you could say I'm caught off guard by this inexplicably tense dinner. I should mention at this point that I'm totally forgotten anything related to table manners by now. Well, I do remember little pieces, so it's not like I'm a complete amateur, but human tends to pack away unused memories into the corner of their mind. The tension was actually quite thrilling, with every one of my movements causing Akira to raise an eyebrow. Come to think of it, when I think about how I have to go through this every day though, it's really depressing. Finishing dinner, I return to my room. It's still only just past 8 at night. It's too early to sleep, so what should I do? Oh my god, I want to watch TV. But what should I do? What? Wait, I don't know which one to choose. About my little sister Akiha. I can't see because it's a little bit covered up. Yeah, whatever. I guess we're gonna go Stay. I stay. Stay in my own room. Stress from dinner, I loosen my shoulders. I stretch out as far as I can, then collapse onto the bed. Man, even dinner is hard work. Well, it's not like the knife and fork are really heavy. It's just that Akihan's gaze is really severe. Are you there, Shiki-sama? I can hear Hisue's voice along with a knock at the door. Yeah, I'm here. Come in. Excuse me. Hisue enters with a bow. I have come to make the bed. You may not enjoy watching it, so would you mind relaxing in the sitting room for a while? No, I don't mind watching. I'll just behave myself in the corner, so just go ahead and do your job while minding me. Bouncing up from the bed, I move to the corner. Wait, what? Why did she come to make the bed? Isn't it nighttime? That's kind of weird thing to do. It looks like she wants to say something, but thinks better of it and suddenly began making to make the bed. Hisue. Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? You can keep making the bed. There's no need for you to stand up so straight. Hisue doesn't answer. It seemed like she had a servant education drummed into her. Please, just talk to me while you work. I'm beginning to feel bad because it seemed like I'm interfering with your work. If you say so, Shiki-sama, then I will comply. Hisue silently returns to making the bed. Is it true that the curfew here is 7? I like this. I like Hisue a lot. I think Hisue is pretty cute. Yes. The main gate is locked at 7, and all the entrances to the mansion are to be locked at 8. It is also a rule that one must try not to go walking around the mansion after 10. Not even walk around in the mansion? Well, I got no complaint with that, but isn't that kind of harsh? Aki and I aren't children, so I don't think we have to go that far. Indeed. It is a rule, however, so please abide by it. You are aware of the recent disturbance at night, are you not, Shiki-sama? Yeah, that vampire thing Arahiko was talking about. Well, as long as something like that is happening, I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. Do you have any other questions? Hisue finishes spreading the sheets and turning around to face me. Let's see. I have all sorts of questions, but I don't know nothing about Hisue and Kohaku-san. Do you mind if I ask an off-topic question? Yes, what is it? I'd like to know what kind of work can you Kohaku do around here. I'm here to serve your needs, and my sister Kohaku is to serve Lady Akane-sama. In our spare time, we do maintenance chores around the mansion. Is there anything more you would like to know? To serve. So that's what it is after all. My shoulders suddenly feel heavier. It seemed completely natural to Akane when she said it, but I'm nothing more than a high school student. I have no interest in having a girl close to my age serving me, at least for now. Damn, for now? What do you mean, bruh? What do you mean for now? Okay. By serving me, you mean you're a personal servant? Yes. Please do not hesitate to ask anything of me. Well, I get that. Going back how I was talking about you, it doesn't seem like I can dismiss you, so I'll just obediently let you serve me. Is there anything in particular you would like? Nothing in particular, but could you stop calling me Shiki-sama? To be honest, I get chills down my back when I hear it. But Shiki-sama, you are my master. That's what I'm saying, I hate. I've been living a normal life up until yesterday. I have no desire to start living a life where a girl my age addressing me with Sama. I see. His response was less than enthusiastic. Just call me Shiki. In exchange, I'll call you Hisue. Let's avoid formalities and be more casual with each other. Still expressionless, Hisue lowers her eyebrows as if she's being troubled. She's pretty cute, bro. You know what she reminds me of? I can't help it. It's because of fucking Takuichi! Takuichi, you fucking goddamn, you god! You know what this face remind me of? Because of fucking Takeuchi. I'm not gonna say what it remind me of. All you need to know is Takeuchi. God damn it, Takeuchi. Alright. That's why I like this face. Damn. I gotta look at the new maid designs. I'm pretty curious. It's still by Takeuchi. There's only one thing, bruh. Man. But you are my employer. It's not like I'm hiring you. You're the one doing things I can't, so you're the great one. I see. Hisui gives another unenthusiastic reply. It looks like I won't be able to talk to her in just one day. Anyhow, that's how it is. Don't be so formal toward me. I'll be grateful if you tell me that to your sister Bahako-san too. Very well, as you say, Shiki-sama. Expressionless, Hisui bows her head. She completely failed to understand. I will be leaving now. Please rest for tonight. Bowing, Hisui puts her hand on the doorknob. I forgot to ask something. Hold on for a second. Running towards the door, I put my hands on Hisui's shoulders before she leaves. In an instant, Hisui's arms pushes away my arms with incredible momentum. With a whack, she slaps my hands away and leaps back. What the hell? It's so sudden, that's the only thing I can say. I like this face too, bro. Takeuchi, you god. Hisui is expressionless, but it glares at me fiercely. Did I just do something wrong? Oh god! I am very sorry. Hisui's voice sounds very nervous. I'm not used to being touched. Please forgive me. Hisui's shoulders are faintly trembling. I feel like I just did something really terrible. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize without thinking. I don't understand why myself. I just feel sorry for Hisui and I lower my head. Hisui says nothing. I get the feeling her stare is calm again. You have nothing to apologize for, Shiki-sama. I am the one to blame. No, well, maybe, but I know what the fuck, dude. I'm like, I seen that face before, bro. Maybe that's why I like Hisui a lot. I scratched my head. Hisui stares at me, pausing only to blink for a second. What was it you wanted to ask me, Shiki-sama? That's right. I stopped Hisui because I wanted to ask her something. Oh, I want to ask you about Akiha. Doesn't she go to a boarding school? That was only during middle school, Shiki-sama. From this year onward, Akiha-sama has special permission to attend school from home. Huh? You mean she goes to school from here? Yes, but it's uncommon for her to come home before dusk like today. Akiha-sama has practiced up until dinner, so she is always home before 7. Practice? Practice what? Today's Thursday, so she would have violin practice. Huh? Usually she is able to return before dinner on weekdays. So if you have anything to say on Akiha-sama, please let Natsan know after dinner. Hisui bows to say goodbye and leaves the room. Violin practice? What on earth is that? She's not some upper class or Joe-sama or anything. So why would she have to do something as bothersome as... Oh wait, she isn't a Joe-sama. Yes, come to think of it, my sister, Tohno Akiha, is a natural-born upper-class lady. In my memory, she was always the obedient, ever uneasy sister, constantly following me around. As a child, she was always quiet, never having even the courage to express her own desires. She was a frail girl who would always live in fear of a scolding from her father. Yeah, people really do change after 8 years. After 8 years, I've become the me I am now. Aya has become the person she is right now, too. 8 years is a long time. It's half of our lives up until now. I was absent from this mansion during the vital period where a child becomes an adult. I'm sorry, Akiha. I think things would have been better if I had been with her during those 8 years. I unknowingly mumble an apology. It's okay, dude. It's not your fault. Here to take. Left by myself, I'm lying on my bed. This house from 8 years ago, my blood relative from 8 years ago, feels a little like they belong to someone else. I wonder what's going to happen to me now. Grumbling to no one in particular, I fall asleep. Oh, is that a wolf? Oh, Kami. I hear the wave-like sound of something voice. Oh, something is howling. It's too sharp and high-pitched to be a stray dog. Oh, it echoes in my eardrums. Is it howling at the moon? Oh, this doesn't feel right. The beastly howling is beginning to give me a headache. Oh, it doesn't stop. Oh, shut up already. I wake up and can hear the sound of a dog barking outside the window. The clock indicates it's just past 11. This is just more than just a neighborhood nuisance. Damn, I can't sleep like this. The dog's howling comes from somewhere near the mansion fence. It doesn't seem like I can go back to sleep at this rate. Even Aka and the others want to be able to sleep with a racket like this. Excuse me. Since I'm the man at the house, I guess I got no choice but to investigate. Things come from the right side of the mansion. I open the curtain and check what's happening outside. And outside my room is a large tree. On one of the branches is perched with a blue crow. In the dark... Oh shit! I know who this is. Damn, that's tight. Sometimes spoilers are cool, dude, because you'll know who it is. I guess. It depends on the person. In a dark night, I can see nothing but black, and yet it's quite clear to me that the crow is blue. Oh shit. He's not gonna show up. Never mind. I don't want to spoil it, actually. My bad. I never seen or even heard the blue crow before. It glares at me. I feel like the eyes of the crow are staring at me, like soulless, mechanical lenses. Caw! After a yawn-like cry, it noiselessly flies off. What was that? I can feel a faint chill on my back. The howling of the dogs grows louder. Awoo. 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 It's really starting to get on my nerves. Not only is it noisy, but hearing it causes my heart to start pounding. I have an almost instinctual distaste for it. Shut up! I change out of my pajamas into my uniform and leave the room. Damn, I like the OSC. Ooh. The howling echoes through the night. The sound is definitely coming from the right hand side of the mansion. For some reason, my throat feels dry. The high walls stretch their way around the mansion. Clearing my throat, I head towards where the dogs must be gathered. I like this. I arrive at where the howling originates. Huh? Oh, the howling doesn't stop, and there are no signs of any dogs. All there is a person. Yo! Under the light of the street light, the cars apart in darkness stands a man in a dark coat. One of the coolest character designs. I think he got one of the coolest character designs in Type Moon too. I like his character design. I liked his powers too. I don't want to call him powers, but yeah, I like his ability. His character designs, everything about this character is pretty cool. The howling is coming from right beside him, but there are no dogs to be seen anywhere. The man in the coat is pretty tall. He has a strongly built body, and his back is facing me. My throat is so dry. Oh, the voice of the dog resounds in my ears. The night air coils itself around my skin. For no apparent reason, I have difficulty breathing and moving, as if I'm at the bottom of the sea. Caw! I cry overhead. With a loud flapping of his wings, the blue crow lands onto the man's shoulders. Then, suddenly, the crow vanishes. Huh? Can it be an illusion? It looks like the crow disappeared into his black coat. The man in the black coat turns around. Oh, under the bright street light, he is just like a shadow. A black lump. In the middle of that lump, only the weapon-like eyes shined out, burning with a fiery intelligence. This character is so sick, dude. You know, in the Melty Blood redesign, they made him buffer. Because I remember him a lot more buffer. He's pretty skinny in the original, right? Tsukihime. But in Melty Blood, they made him pretty fucking huge. He's huge, dude. Ah! I can't breathe. But fortunately, those eyes seem like they're not even looking at me. Not here after all. Oh, that's him. Not here after all. And the man in black coats leaves. When I can no longer see him, I'm finally able to breathe properly. I managed to take a few breaths. I realized the dog's howlings had ceased. I returned to my room. There are no signs of Aka and the others being awake. I guess I'm the only one who couldn't stand the dog's howling. What's happening? My head still hurts. Huh? Why am I trembling? Looking down, my fingers are trembling. My entire body is shaking, and my body feels very cold. It's almost like, yes. It's like someone ripped out my spine and replaced it with ice. I feel dizzy. Is it just the usual anemia? I get the feeling of falling towards the floor. On the way, I see something unpleasant. The lines! The lines of death! Ah! Even though I'm wearing my glasses, I can see the lines! Ah! I hadn't seen them at all for a long time, so my reaction is magnified. I feel sick. With the dizziness of my anemia, I feel like I'm about to throw up the contents of my stomach. What's going on? I don't understand. Only that as long as my eyes are open, scribbles fly everywhere across my vision. It's a bad dream. Somehow I managed to collapse onto bed. Yes, I should sleep. That's the easiest way to deny what I'm seeing. My body doesn't move as I wanted to. All I should do is lie here and fall fast asleep like a corpse. Music just stopped. He's gonna wake up. Everything's fine. Chapter 2, Inversion Impulse 2. Second day, October 22nd, Friday. Sensei told me. My eyes could see the points where things could easily be broken. And if that thing were to be a person, then what I would see would be their vital spots. Lines which, if cut, could break something apart without any effort. With those lines, I could even things as hard as steel could be easily be cut. In other words, everything in existence has the destinies of breaking internalized within. This is something inescapable for anything with a physical form, Shiki. That's what Sensei has said. I was still a child back then. I remember finally understanding what she meant and getting scared. In other words, the world is full of cracks, and it could collapse at any instant. And there are scribbles all over the ground, then there's a possibility that the earth will start breaking apart if I walk over it. When I realized what she meant, I thanked Sensei from the bottom of my heart for the glasses she gave me. I couldn't have gone living if I had continued to see the lines all the time. The point where things could easily be broken. There isn't a single advantage to being able to see them. Had a dream about Sensei again. He's the way waking him up. It's like Thursday now. Good morning. I hear an unfamiliar voice. Oh, it's not Hisue. Who is this? Kohaku. It is morning. It is time for you to wake up, Shiki-sama. Stop calling me Shiki-sama already. I told you yesterday, it sent chills down my back. Damn, he still sees the lines. I wake up. Hisui stands far from the bed, like a statue. Where am I? Good morning, Shiki-sama. The girl in the maid uniform bows. Yeah, I came home, right? I push myself up, looking around the room. That instant, I feel a sharp pain in my temple. Huh? Are you looking for your glasses? Hisui gently hands me my glasses. Oh! He wasn't wearing his glasses. What the fuck? Phew. I guess you don't wear your glasses to sleep. That'd be weird. I let out a breath. Last night, before I went to sleep, I had a feeling I was seeing the lines even with my glasses on. Seemed like it was just my imagination. SSTT. Maybe it's because I slept in an unfamiliar room, but my mind is hazy. Shiki-sama. Hisui calls out to me. Shaking my head, I shake away my sleepiness. Good morning, Hisui. Thanks for coming to wake me up. There's no need to thank me. It's my duty to come and wake you up, Shiki-sama. Hisui gets a plain and completely expressionless response. Even unfavorable light, I think Hisui features are beautiful. It should be wonderful for such a girl to wake me up every morning, but Hisui never smiles. I don't feel that happy about it. What a shame. If Hisui only had half of Kohaku brightness, she would be really cute. Do you need something? Realizing I am looking at her, Hisui stares straight back at me. No, nothing at all. Waking up with you, that makes me feel like I'm really at the Tohno Shiki. Now then, getting off the bed, I stretch out both my arms. Suddenly, I realize I'm wearing pajamas. I'm sure that yesterday Huh? I thought I slept in my uniform last night. Yes. Since it's bad for your health to do so, next time change your clothes and put you in bed afterwards. What the hell? Hisui explains it as if there is something perfectly natural. Damn, they were there! I see. She changed my clothes. It should not have caught a cold if I just slept like that. This kind of intensive service you expect from a maid. Hey, wait a minute! What? I quickly check my pants and underwear. My pants are brand new pajama pants. Even my underwear is new. Whoa! Whoa! I want to say, what the hell did you do? But somehow the words are stuck in my throat. I got to calm down and think things over for now. Let's see. First of all, half the blame belongs to me. And the one who changed me wasn't Hisui, it was your sister, Kohaku-san. It would be wrong to complain to Hisui. Hisui. Yes, what is it? You don't have to do anything uncalled for like this from now on. If you have to, please wake me up. I can change myself, so I'd like to do so. My face is deep red as I say all of this. Hisui obediently nods in affirmation. Uniform is folded and waits you over there. Please come to the sitting room after you have changed. Damn it. How careless could I be? It was careless of me to begin with when I fell asleep in a bed like that, but not to woken up while I was being changed is over the top. Usually I would have sensed it, but maybe I was just really tired. Complaining to myself isn't going to change anything. I can't just keep standing here talking to myself like an idiot. I better hurry up and change and go have breakfast. My school uniform is neatly folded, and my shirt is even ironed. Passing my wrist to the sleeves feels good. It's that fresh, brand new thing. No, there's nothing wrong with being naked, is there? Yep, there's nothing wrong with it, but I couldn't help but being embarrassed at the fact that I was being changed by a warmly smiling Kohaku-san. And to top things off, the face in the mirror keeps smiling from time to time despite being bright red. Are you really okay, Tohno Shiki? I thought you were supposed to be uneasy about staying here. Amateur. And talking shit to himself. Aki and Kohaku-san are relaxing in the sitting room. Aki is wearing the uniform in the Asagami Ladies Academy, a famous school for young girls. They were drinking tea together gracefully. I said breakfast ended a long time ago. Ooh, do I greet? You greet both of them. Alright. Greet both of them. Easy choice. I would have done that in the first place. Good morning, you two. Good morning, Shiki-san. Then she call me Shiki-san. Only Hisue call me Sama. I guess she is my personal maid though. Wearing a white apron that suits her, Kohaku-san replies with a smile that could not possibly be any larger. On the other hand, Akira just cast a glance at me. Good morning. You certainly took your time this morning, Lisa. She certainly knows how to put a damper on things. Took my time? It's barely past 7. It only takes 30 minutes to get to school from here, so I'm actually up early. So you're saying you're going to finish breakfast in just 10 minutes? You're not some starving dog, so if you're going to eat breakfast, I'd like you to take your time. What? Look at her words really do have thorns. I'm not a dog, Akiha. Then I remember. Speaking of dogs, there is what happened last night. Hey, about what happened last night? Does that happen every night? What? Akira tilts her head slightly in response to my question. It seems the point of my question has completely failed to reach her. I'm talking about what happened last night. That noisy woof 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 racket. Even you wouldn't be able to sleep what's going on, right? Nissan? What are you talking about? What? I'm talking about last night, of course. Around 11 at night. Some stray dog was barking their heads off. Aki and Kohaku exchange looks, and then together they both look back at me. It's like they think I'm some kind of nutcase. I can't just let that slip by. Fine, I'm not asking you anymore, Akiha. Kohaku-san, it was really noisy last night, wasn't it? Was it really? I did think the wind was quite strong, but the only unusual thing I found while looking around late at night was you sleeping in your uniform on top of your bed. Yes. I'll be more careful from now on. What? What happened, Kohaku? Oh, nothing in particular. Shiki-san just has a bad sleeping posture, that's all. Kohaku-san dodges Akira's question with a smile. But to think of it, Kohaku-san's been calling me Shiki-san now. It seemed like Hisue-san passed on the message from last night. Are you sure neither of you noticed? These dogs were barking for about 30 minutes straight last night. Woof, 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 woof. If that isn't noisy, I don't know what is. Haha, it really was a woof woof panic, wasn't it? Somehow I get the feeling Kohaku has missed the point. Well, that's basically how it is. I don't remember anything like that. You don't either, do you, Kohaku? No, I don't. Sorry, Shiki-san. There wasn't anything particularly like that last night that I can remember. Then it's decided. The only possibility left I can think of is that Nissan had a dream about it. Well, now that she mentioned it, maybe it was a dream, but I had a nightmare because you aren't used to the mansion yet, Nissan. Oh, I know what. If that stray dog barks again tonight, perhaps we shall start keeping an extra vicious guard dog here. A malicious giggle comes out from Akiha. I'm not out of time, so please excuse me, Nissan. Please do take care of not to get attacked by any dogs on your way to school. Damn, bro, she's so sharp-tongued. I don't remember this, Akiha. I guess I do remember it. Yeah, I guess that is Akiha. Akiha leads the sitting room. I thought she was a little bit nicer, at least, though. She's still sharp-tongued. She always been sharp-tongued, though. And, why am I talking about, like, Melty Blood's prequel? Melty Blood's a sequel to this game, but that's the only experience I have with Tsukihime. I always thought that because, you know, it's a fighting game, so people talk shit to each other, but that's just Akiha. She always do that. Kohaku-san leaves to escort her to the doorway. Now it seemed like a good time to come to a conclusion. Given what happened from last night up until now, it's a no-brainer to work out that some reason Aka really hates me. I leave for the lobby after I eat the breakfast Kohaku-san made for me. He's always in the lobby, waiting for my bag. With my bag. Would there be enough time, Shiki-sama? Yeah, it's not even 20 minutes to school from here if I run. It's 7:30 now, so if I can make it, if I take the long way. Satisfied my explanation, Hisui nods. Very well, I will escort you out. Yeah, thanks. It's a terribly embarrassed thing to have a personal servant. Ah, Shiki-san, please wait. With pattering footsteps, Kohaku-san runs down from the second floor. Hisui steps back, and falls down and Kohaku-san appears. Damn, I'm waiting. I'm not gonna lie. What? No, Siri. Fuck, every time I try to say Hisui, Siri appears. I want to see Kohaku. Never mind. Huh? Weren't you with Akia? Did Akia go to school by car? Since I had something to give you this morning, I stayed behind. Something to give me? Yes. This came from the Arima family yesterday. Kohaku-san smiles. Eh? But I have all my luggage already. The things I used while I was at the Arima house all belong to them, so all I got are my own clothes. Really? But this was sent here, nevertheless. Kohaku-san hands me a thin wooden box, perhaps 20 centimeters long. It's not heavy at all. Kohaku-san, I've never seen this before. Well, apparently it was left to you by your departed father. It was given to you in the will. By my old man? I can't feel anything about that. What's the old man who expelled me from his mansion 8 years ago doing leaving me things? Well, Kohaku-san, please take it to my room for me. Kohaku-san staring intently at the wooden box. She seems almost like a child who wants a toy. What? What does that mean? Kohaku, please don't play with the box. Damn, gee. No, she is a child. I get it. You want to know what's inside, right? Oh, not at all. I'm really wondering for a moment. Like I said, you do wonder what's inside. Alright, let's open it. 1, 2, 3. With a dry sound, the wooden box opens. Inside there is a 10 centimeter bar of thin iron. It's an iron bar. Undecorated, worn, it has finger marks all over it. The old man must have really hated me to leave me a piece of junk like this. No, Shiki-san. It's a fruit knife. Kohaku-san takes the iron bar out of the box. See? Isn't it one of those folding knives? 1, 2, 3. With a paching, the 10 centimeter blades pop out of the bar. That's pretty long, dude. That's almost like a ruler. I see. It certainly is a knife. It's old, but it's pretty solid. Wait a minute. No, I'm thinking about 12 inches as a feet. I don't remember how long the ruler is. What is 10 centimeters? Whatever, it doesn't matter. The year and the era it was made in is written on the back. Kohaku-san replaced the blades and handed me over the knife. Certainly, there's a number written on the grip. The character 7 under it, the character Knight. This time, there's no error by that name. It just said Nanasu Yori. Surprised, I turned around. Hisui, who had been silent until now, was looking at the knife over my shoulder. You surprised me, Hisui. You should have said something. You don't have to look over my shoulder like that, you know. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. Hisui's cheek suddenly becomes a little redder. I like Hisui a lot, I don't go lie. Hisui is cute, bruh. Come on, man. I don't know it's because of her face, her features, or it's her personality, or if I know because I know something, or it might be a combination of everything. I kind of like Hisui a lot. I think she's my favorite so far. Please excuse me. That knife is so beautiful that I could not help myself. Beautiful? You really think it's beautiful? It looks kind of beat up to me. Not at all. The tempering the blade is masterful. I think it is a knife that is its own proper history. Really? It looks to me like a piece of junk. But since history seems so convinced, I begin to feel the same thing. In his own way, I guess it's not such a bad inheritance. 7 Nights? Maybe that's the name of this fruit knife. Maybe, though, I can't imagine him naming a knife like that. Whatever the case may be, it's obvious that it's an antique. I think Kohaku said the first line. 7 Nights? I think she said that. And then Shiki said the second line. Well, in any case, I believe in taking what was given to me. I replaced the blade and put the knife in my trouser pocket. Shiki-sama, have you enough time? How's it get going? Well, Kohaku-san, thanks for the delivery. You're welcome. Kohaku-san smiles and waves. Leaving the doorway, I pass through the garden. Okay. I think with that, I want to call and stop. Does take a lot out of me. So, call and stop right here. That was pretty good. I like that. Why you turn to the title? Tight Moon. That was good. I like the beginning so far. I really like the opening. But I wonder, because I always assume it's the main character because it's Shiki, right? But that might not be the case. It might be someone else in the opening. You know where the mother protected the child? I think it is Shiki because it got into an accident, right? Her piercing in his heart. And I do have speculation on who the assailant might be. The one who caused that mess. But I'm not going to say it. Because if I'm right, then it's spoiler. If I'm not right, then I guess I'm just not right. But I'll wait till they reveal it. But I think I know who. Right? I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? And they show up some pretty cool characters already, right? We saw Shill, we saw Sasuke, we saw Akiha, and we saw the mage, right? Hisue and Kohaku. In Melty Blood, my favorite character was Sasuke, and I like Akiha because I can saw Joso. But in the visual novel, oh, we also saw Aoko too. Right? Aoko the God Sensei, OG Sensei. So far, my favorite character at the moment, I know it's pretty early, right? First 2 hours. My favorite character is Hisue. I like Hisue a lot. Mainly because she reminds me a lot of Saber. I'm not gonna lie. She do remind me of Saber. It's just the way she acts, right? The way she acts and the way she looks. She do remind me a lot of Saber. I kind of want to look at the old stuff. I might bust open Melty Blood just to look at the characters. But I want to do it, you know, under recording. So instead, I'm going to press that end game. And then, welcome back. Welcome back, my queen. My queen. We'll see you soon. So GG's for Tsukihime for now. GG's.